What is up, DramaAlert Nation? I'm your host, Killer Keemstar. Let's get right into the news. Now, today on the line, we have TommyNC2010. There's been some controversy with Tommy. We, as a community, found out about Tommy because Leafy made a video criticizing one of his videos. A lot of people seen this as bullying. Tommy himself made a video saying that he was going to quit YouTube because Leafy fans were telling him to kill himself. That caused Reddit to react. It was the top video on Reddit. And then H3H3, Boogie, Philip DeFranco made videos telling people to go support Tommy, to sub to Tommy. But recently, there's been a couple videos that are controversial on Tommy's channel. And currently, Tommy is the 25th most unsubscribed channel on YouTube. Tommy, my first question is why do you think people are upset with you recently, and why do you think people are unsubscribing?
Well, I think because it's just reality, and me and Hamza had a bump in the road. And as far as people saying that it's skits, it's really not skits. It's just how things unfolded and how things have been happening on the channel. And I've just been having a lot happening to me. So I think, and also I think one of the things is I made a crucial mistake by even uploading that hangout with me and Crystal, and I regret that, fortunately.
Of course, you're talking about the video where you and Crystal are intoxicated. You're doing shots. You're kind of groping her. At one point, you grabbed your dick. Is that you're talking about that, right?
Well, unfortunately, Keem, I did not grab that part of my body, and I was grabbing the inner part of my leg. But the thing is that me and Crystal have been friends for a long time. I talked to Crystal, and she's okay with everything. I apologize.
Do you have a crush on Crystal though?
We have been friends for a long time. Yes, I have a bit of a crush on her. I met her back when I was an intern a long time ago at a small job where I cleaned tables. But we've had a friendship for a long time. Ever since MTV's made, we're still friends today. I talked to her last night, and she's okay with everything. I apologize to her, and I do have a crush on her, but she is my best friend, and she has been there since the beginning.
So you're still in the friend zone?
Yes, we're still friends. Yes, if you want to put it that way.
Okay, so I've been reviewing some of your recent videos, okay? And a lot of people are saying that your vlogs are staged. And there's nothing wrong with that, because there's a lot of reality television type shows here on YouTube, like McJuggernuts or Angry Grandpa, where they create these vlog type situations where, crazy stuff happens. And it appears that's exactly what's going on in your video. Like at the start of your video, you're standing still, and it seems like, oh, Hans is there, right? And then Hans like takes your glasses and destroys them. I mean, that's not real. Like, you guys planned that out, correct?
No, sir, that is 100% real. That the way everything happened, I was walking around town that day, and I spotted Hamza's car. And Hamza has had an attitude in the past, and I was just putting that out there, how much stresses I have with Hamza sometimes. So it may have been a bad thing, but it turned out to be a good thing, because me and Hamza have worked things out since then, and we're good as a unit. And now
Tommy, you got to admit, and I've asked you about this several times, when you turned on the camera and said, I'm here doing a vlog, and then you turn and you're right there at my van, and you immediately say, there's Hamza, it just really seemed like you planned on ambushing me from the start. I just want to say, man, and I could tell when I'm talking to you, you were being kind of quiet and stiff compared to the way you normally interact with me, and you're holding the camera. I mean, I kind of feel like I knew what was going on from the start, and I just kind of what went through my head. I was thinking, okay, well, if he is filming, if he wants a show, I'll give him a show. Yeah, it doesn't look like to me there's much substance to that video other than that one incident.
So you guys, but you guys are like acting this thing out. You're hamming it up for the camera, right? Because I mean, Hansa, at one point you took Tommy's glasses off and destroyed them, right? And right in front of him. Now, the whole internet was up in arms attacking Leafy for criticizing and making fun of Tommy, but you literally grabbed an autistic man's glasses and smashed them in front of him. Like, this is not real, right?
Well, you know, I a little bit overreacted, but like I said, I saw the camera was on me. I felt like he was lying to me about the camera being on because of the way that he was kind of talking, the expression on his face. I've known Tommy for 8 years, and the thing with Leafy, I feel like, you know, the thing was he kind of just copied what Tosh.0 was doing with Tommy's Eggs video, you know, that had been done on Comedy Central a few months before Leafy did it, and he just did it a little distastefully. Did some hits below the belt, but with Tommy, I've made some mistakes before. One time I kicked a camera out of his hands because he was filming me when I had a moment with my daughter, and he wanted to put it on film, and it was a little tense. I kicked the camera out of his hand. One time he was on the phone with a friend of his and saying, "Oh, Hamza's my, you know, my BITCH. Yeah, that's Hamza. He does whatever I tell him to do." And I grabbed the phone. I said, "Tommy's got to go." And I put him in a Cobra clutch right there. And I said, "Oh, really? That's what I am? Really?" And, you know, we've come a long way. I've learned a lot of patience and tolerance from dealing with Tommy. And he's also taught me a lot about friendship, too. You know, I used to think I was doing him all the favors by reading everything for him and helping him out with stuff. But he's taught me a lot, too, with self-control. But sometimes I still kind of lose it, man. And I was having a bad moment with my breaks, you know.
All right, so then the next video comes out. In this video, you are on the porch of the other editor's house, and Hamza comes from basically the other side of the house. I mean, it clearly looks staged. And plus, you bring a boombox on. You're all dressed up with these glasses and stuff. I mean, at this point, the audience does not believe that they're real vlogs, and they believe that, you know, these are skits that you're putting together, which is no problem if they are skits. But why continue to make people believe that they're vlogs, that they're real?
I just want to touch on that particular scene because, you know, Tommy called me up. I drove over reluctantly after. I kind of thought he should drive to me if he's apologizing to me, but I went ahead, I drove over, and when I got there, you know, he just said, "I want to do this on camera," so I kind of walked around the end of the building, and, you know, I put on my shades and stuff. I always assume Tommy's going to be filming everything because he's been vlogging nonstop for the past 6 years. So I kind of assumed he's going to be filming something. So I come ready to be on camera, and I just said, "Look, you guys say something and I'll know to walk around the corner." But the whole conversation and the confrontation between the two of us hadn't been gone over, scripted, or anything like that.
Tommy, let me ask you, did you guys like set this up? Did you like plan for this video to be this way?
No, sir. This was not set up at all. I had called Hamza right on the spot at that point, and the way Hamza answered the phone was the way he answered the phone, and the way everything unfolded is the way it happened, sir.
All right, well, Tommy, a lot of people, again, believe that, you know, these are staged, like you guys are acting, right? So they've looked at the original video that you've uploaded where, you know, you said that you were upset and you said that you're going to quit YouTube because Leafy fans were attacking you, telling you to kill yourself or whatever. People looked at that video and you're acting like you're crying, but there's no tears.
Well, sir, that was 100% tears, and those were 100% broken emotions, and none of that was acting. And, you know,
are you sure? Because in that video, it really seems like you're playing a character. And I put a bounty out on Twitter. I said $100 to anybody that can find tears coming from Tommy's eyes in this video. I don't know if you've seen that tweet from me. And so far, I've paid no one.
Well, and here's the thing, like those were real emotions, and that, you know, I was legitimately going to quit until the community exploded, and after everybody came to my defense, I was legitimately going to quit. I was going to leave my channel abandoned, and I was going to walk away and just keep doing my part-time job and just find something else to do, because at that point, with all those people attacking me, sending me death threats, I was just like, I don't need this in my life, and I'm just going to walk away. So that was legitimately me broken.
Now, the whole community came to your aid, like you said. all right, and they, came out and told everyone, hey, Leafy made fun of this guy with autism, and people were putting you in the category of severe learning disability. However, I've seen video where you were saying that you're not on that end of the spectrum. You're on the mild end of the spectrum. Is that true?
Well, I'm as I said, I'm high functioning autistic.
Right.
And I'll tell you a backstory, Keem. I have come far from where I was when I was a little kid. My parents have spent a lot of money for me to be what I am today. I had to go to speech therapists. I had to go to therapists. I had to go to just for hands-on therapy, and just if you had seen me a couple from when I was little, it would look like I was full autistic, but I am high functioning autistic, and I have coped since it's living in my shoes, having working in a job, being in one position, not having a driver's license, and just having to get through my day. No one knows what it is to be me. So
right, and a lot of these videos, though, Tommy, we see you like playing characters and stuff, right? Like today, you uploaded a video with the unboxing, like what's in the box, and you made this, crazy laugh and stuff. That's not you. You're acting, right?
At that point, I was just being funny. And because I have a disability doesn't mean I have to always act like I have a problem. And the thing is, if you're trying to get to the point that you're saying I'm trying to act with the other video, no, I was not acting with that video. And the fact is that,
But even the thought process that you're having right there, where you're jumping forward and you're seeing where I'm going in this interview, would suggest that you're that you're not disabled, right? Because the whole community treated you like, this poor guy with autism, that he has a disadvantage of like the normal people, but you don't really. You're pretty much normal all the way around.
I think you actually just specifically asked him about that prior video of him when he was kind of really emotional. So I mean, you just directly asked him that about 30 seconds ago. So I don't know if what you're saying is really accurate, that he's jumping ahead to conclusions here. But
no, he just brought it up. He said, if I remember correctly, he said, if you're talking about the video I made before, so he like kind of seen where the questioning was going, which a normal person could do, or an intelligent person could do.
Right. Yeah,
so I'm just trying to make the point that Tommy isn't really at this huge disadvantage as normal people.
Well, he's not in a coma.
Okay,
this
Keem,
guy's not in a coma.
I'm gonna say something here. If you put a book in front of me and say, Tommy, read this, I can't do it.
I can't read either. Tommy, I can't read either. I'm dyslexic. I can't read. I'm horrible at reading. All right.
If you put a contract and tell me to sign it and tell me to sign, I can only sign my name. And the thing is, I can read small words, but I cannot read full sentences. That's the thing.
I think, Tommy, sometimes I think you can read more than you can, actually, because I've seen you tell me to do stuff on YouTube before. You'll say, click on settings. I'm looking, where the heck is settings? And you say, right there, and you're pointing at the words video manager, and you're calling it settings.
Let me ask you another question. I have a disability, a learning disability. It's called dyslexia, all right? Or dyslexic, whatever. People pick on me. People upload videos roasting me, picking on me all the time, almost daily. All right. Should the community be up in arms defending me because I'm a person with a learning disability? I guess my question is. I guess the root of my question is this: do you feel that people are not allowed to criticize you?
I really technically never asked help from the community. The community just came and helped me, and I had never asked for help. I was just saying, I'm dropping my ball and I'm going away. And it was the community that came to me, Keem, and it wasn't me. I was not begging for help. When I made that video, that was going to be my last video. Now, a lot of people have been saying to me, well, how come you uploaded this video when you did this video? And it was because at the time, before I made that video, I had been uploading another video when I shot that video and all the death threats started pouring down on top of me. Yes.
All right. Well, you've heard it here from TommyNC2010. I guess, you know, it's up for the public to decide. Is Tommy a real person doing real vlogs, or is this a skit, a planned act, a script that he's doing over on his channel? I guess that's up to you. A lot of people seem to think that his videos are in fact scripted, and that's apparently why you're losing so many subs. Is there any last thing that you want to say to people that are doubting you, that think that you're acting, that think that this is all fake?
I just want everybody to stay positive and to live life to the fullest and to be a part of You Hollywood and to subscribe and support and stay positive. That's what I want to say.
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here from TommyNC2010. Also, on a positive note, you're going to be saving 40% when you use code KEEM on G Fuel starting right now, all through the weekend. DramaAlert Nation, now over 617,000 subscribers. All right, good interview, guys.
Thank
Thanks.
you.